3, 2, 1, action！ 大家好，我是可丽露，我们继续玩我们的霍格华兹的传奇，接续上一次的进度，应该是可以直接朝黄点过去。诶，这里有一个 F 好，就这样，好，什么都没有，没有什么反应。哦！你打那个人看看，那个人的头。好像会直接闪过去，好吧？我们去那个黄色的人看看。还可以吃水果。对话，他会教我药草学吗
？I want him to be in the perfect place, a place he'll be happy with, but I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
我其实不晓得。
He did teach me a few things before term, but that's all I can tell you.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Nice chat.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you.
结束话题，继续
day.
往下一个目标前进。你去下一个黄点点吧。不知道可不可以看，不行。诶，这个可以转一下。好。
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant.
阿密特塔卡
Think
卡
you could? That is
好
not
像有
how
点
that.
帅的。哦，好
Why,
吧，
hello?
还好。
Would you like to take a look?
我发现这个学院的人都
Can't
超友
see
善
too
的。
much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you,
Sirius 是那
Ravenclaw.
个
Never met someone who's been so close to a
哈利
dragon
波特里
before.
面那个角
Can't
色
say I recommend it,
天狼
frankly.
星
It's nice to meet you, Amit.
Sirius Black，
I take it you like
No.
astronomy.
Oh
就
yes.
是
So
他
much
的
to be
名字
learned
就
from
叫
the
天狼
stars.
星。
Also, there's something about the open air and
同一
night
个
sky
单
above the
词。
tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
敷衍他一下吧，我认为星辰很
I hope
奇妙。
astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be
有点
enthralled with the
太热衷。
tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
还有另外一个黄点点，我们要去找
This should
艾
be
佛特。
interesting.
哦，有一个哟。艾佛特。
One moment. Watch this.
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That
Oh,
wasn't
做剧小
quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem
有点怪怪
downright
的。
calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Harrowing indeed. I'm still a bit on edge myself. and a little nervous for classes to start.
Oh, you needn't be worried. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I
说漏
did.
嘴了。
But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits.
所以它
I
是一
should wander
个
off before someone
皮蛋
traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Weasley 是荣恩卫斯理的祖先嘛？中间那个不知道能不能互动哎，感觉很有趣。下楼吧，下楼去找 Professor Weasley。
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes,
Oh.
your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry,
什么一
we've
年的时
devised
间，
something
一个学期的
extraordinary
时
to
间。
ensure your success.
似乎有点短。
对啊，
Here you are.
哇哦，
好厚一本哦，我还自己念给我听呢。哇哦，这动画真的做得很棒。
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
牙印下还有点奇怪。
What do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
哦，实战呢？
This way.
一直
The
刚动
guide
了
will
一
give
下
you。opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. You've been practicing.
他注意到你到处乱打，看来他对这个是 OK 的，尽量打。
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
我在想能不能用个 R 之类的。
Revelio.
哦，神
Why
奇的地
don't you
方。
cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
我要对着它放线形，
Potato.
后面。
Revelio.
哦，半身像，哇哦！我们可以点点数了。只能点这个耶，然后等一下啊、收集首张指令，请留在编过程。尚未解锁的挑战，在霍格华兹收集实战指南页面。OK， 领取奖励。于霍格华兹收集2份实战指南页面。装备关心者的奖励。 哦，其他的也有诶。哦，设定就是库存是什么？装备。所以我们之后就会拿到那些装备还有造型就对了。收藏，可以收集外观。面罩，黑魔法装扮，在霍格华兹就是这个版本的里面是允许用黑魔法的，有别于哈利波特。或许是在哈利波特的祖先，就是我们现在玩的这个时期，黑魔法太泛滥了，所以在哈利波特的时候才禁止用黑魔法。
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
下面有个蓝蓝的。
Revelio.
No time to wait.
线性。护心。哦，石化。阿卡哈姆拉，古代魔法，这些都还没有学到。
Classes to attend.
还嫌我太慢了。
Revelio.
去那个门看看，还是这个花线。哦，好酷哦！换那个门。什么意思？我觉得未来的话，可能是要解除这个谜题，然后才可以进到这个门里面。有得想。我们先跟着卫斯理教授，之后再来解这个吧，慢慢想。
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
是地图。呼噜宴，我们要去绿色的呼噜宴。按空白键就可以飞到那里去。那我们省了一段路，还不错。
Nice.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead
跟我
directly
说
to
一样的
Central
话，
Hall.
这是吟游诗人吗？长得很像《The
You can
Witcher》
get
里面那
almost
个叫什么
anywhere
来
in
着
the？ castle quickly from Central Hall.
哈哈，脸一跳。
Revelio.
哦，这里又有一个。
Off on another adventure, are we?
等新手村过了之后，可以
Always
在这
something
里
happening
探
here.
索一
It's the
下。
heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Hogwarts always has another mystery to discover.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes
要
today.
打人了，
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way
然后
here.
要去火米村，问一下好了，
You
问一下。
mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs.
Let's-
You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require
那我
in
们要缺
Hogsmeade.
东西要买的
You
时候，
will
就会去
also,
火
I
米村。
imagine, enjoy many
奶油
a
啤酒。
butterbeer there with
啊，
friends
奶
in
油
due
啤酒
course.
哦。
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself
That's
against the
the-
evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Professor
Thank you,
Weasley
Professor
很有
Weasley.
耐
A
心
lot
诶，
to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn.
很适合当
Happily,
老
your
师的
professors
特
have
质。
agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that
这他
awful
都知
dragon
道哎，
attack.
好酷哦！
My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up
感
to the
觉这背
castle.
后有很大的阴谋。
I'm sorry, Professor,
能。
but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor
Speak
Fig.
to the devil。
Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
哦，这是很高度的
Well, I'm
赞
just
赏
glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately,
他们两个好
it would seem
像
that it chose us.
Very
不
well.
合。
Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself.
会不会费
Might
格
I
教授
rely on
其
you,
实才
Professor
是
Fig, to
坏
explain
人
the details of
背
the
的妹
field guide's map?
Of
不
course.
好说。
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
然后跟着费格教授了。
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
应该是 yes。
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good.
不信任
Now,
谁吗？
as capable as you are, I
有点奇
believe
怪。
the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, And so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
EXC 追踪任务，
你要先上哪一个呢？
好难哦！我们去先上黑魔法吧，黑魔法。毕竟是被哈利波
The
特
map is enchanted to help you find your way.
算禁
This will
用
be
了，
incredibly
在哈利
helpful.
波特里
Thank
面
you.。
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for
哦，我要买
supplies,
自己的魔杖
including
了
your own
所以我
wand.
现在用那个是
You'll
借
enjoy
的吗
Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach
Ollivander
out when I have
用来
more
挖鼻孔
information about
可以
our mysterious locket.
Ollivander
For
他
now,
活那么久
focus on
哦
your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these
Ollivander
walls.
在哈利波特里面也是卖魔杖的，所以他们是同一个人还是？哇，好妙！
哦，跟 L 等一样。
有那个金金的线，跟着他走。啊，开了开了。
What are you up to now?
然后经过就可以打开那个传送点。
哦，
好酷哦！
Revelio.
我是一个坏小孩。
That young'un's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium. Wheels are stone on.
Lumos.
我们先暂时跟主线走好了。
酷诶！
可以对战吗？
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
好酷哦！
You may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in Eastern
有点
Wales
老。
and lived to boast about it.
就是感觉是一个狠人。
To the
那个
wise,
战利
age
品
matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
Levioso.
A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with
要注意
something
发音
small.
吗？
Levioso。
Levioso.
Levioso。我们很有天分哎！哇塞！
Now, let's try something a little larger.
老
这是一个非常有智慧的老人家。
他们说的是英国腔吗？
没错。
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Oh.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
然后再打他。
A surprise good. Now, the basic. Well done.
哦，我们被称赞了。
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper
Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
还可以互信术。
This should be easy. Good form.
I know.
Lego. Case things.
哈哈，小弱鸡。
Not
我怀疑是
bad
故意
for
的
a。beginner. You give as good as you get.
他的脸好拽哦。
有点假。其实动画都做得不错，就是人有点
I put you on the spot, and you
不然我
rose
觉
to
得
the challenge.
这老人还不错。
Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor
我们也
Hagrid.
不错啊。
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
就这样一堂
I
课就没了。
demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
那是谁？
不知道，应该是下一个我们要见的人吧。
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is
然后
dismissed.
前面有一个蓝蓝的，等级2，可以跟他讲话哎。
If you know the
两
right
个人。
spell.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
好酸呢，这两个人，换两个人。
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
我是
Nice
挑
work.
衅他了吗？
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
骗他吧。
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive,
有钱赚吗？
unsanctioned dueling organization.
我觉得蛮可以
Exclusive
的，
and unsanctioned. Count me in.
而且他又是史莱哲林的，你看他的那
Knew I was
个
right about it.
图案。
If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts,
哎呦，
you're going to need to break the rules now and
好
then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the
哎
library,
呦，
you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure
打
chatting
入
with you.
内部。
I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
在挑战吗？有支线任务，我们先走主线好了。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Revelio.
这也是一个支线。
Hogsmeade is the only war wizarding village.
Get away from me!
他们在玩，
假，
他们在玩捉迷藏，鬼抓人，要鬼抓鬼，
鬼抓鬼。
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him from his villa.
这是魔咒学吧？
对。
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
这啊，她女的。
I am Nettie.
很友善。
我以为她是
So
个
you are
男
the
的。
new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
Anyone?
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
尴尬了。
我可以召唤什么？召唤怨灵吗？
It seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the
互相施
classroom.
展遗忘咒。
Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
召唤咒就是速钱。
Accio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember,
太简单了。
potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
哎呦，挑
Very
拨
good,
离间
everyone.
哦。
That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
我们哪时候可以骑扫帚？
好问题，等级2吧，很多都要等级2才可以开。
好想飞。
你要唱歌吗
？No。
我要用力飞，不管有多
I've
远。
always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So,
骑扫帚了吗？
what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
哇！哎呀！
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible. Splendid! Happens to the best of us.
哦，要让那个球球到 50的地方。原来
Excellent. Don't lose your composure.
它会再往前滚一段距离。
That's it. Stay focused.
哇，我们不优秀
Points to
了。
Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
又要挑拨了。
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red.
看
Clear?
一下，可以看一下规则，应该就是大家得分。
OK。
好，我们就看他有多强。
Let us see this.
哇，真的很强要提早放。
这么强。 怎么放
Happens to the best of us.
滚下来，滚下来，滚下来！可恶！真的很厉害这颗。
Do not be discouraged. Here we go. That is how it's done.
“看一下技能教学，
要怎么放开啊？
哪里有技能？
天赋吗？好像不是，是任务。
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
天啊，他有机车哦！
停不下。
Don't lose your composure.
可恶！
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
还是要再按一次那个，再按一次技能之类的。
OK。
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. There we go. Oh, that was an execution. Let us see this.
终于，我们终于开始得分了。
所以是要按一次技能。
对，按2次技能，就是按了，然后它往前再按一次技能。 50，哦耶！
Splendid！
打败他，竟敢嘲笑我们！啊，他撞到我的球球了！推出去，推出去，推出去！哦，这样子，我们被推出去的球球也没分了。 哈哈，吊打你！ 挑衅他，我要言语挑衅他。
Very good, both of you. Well done.
我们没有挑衅他，
应该要有一点激烈争斗的，就对。
对啊。
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here.
花了好几个礼拜，我们刚学就会了，怎么办？
就多按一个4而已，要几个礼拜吗？
That's good to hear.
对我们而言是多按，但是他们可能要
To put it lightly,
要
I
注意力
remember how
集
I
中。
felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
Wagadu?
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
问一下。
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Cool.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand.
Oh?
I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. Seems very dramatic.
Dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me. This enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
那为什么要抹仓呢？
就是 dramatic
装逼。
没错。
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts.
之后会去吗？
But it never seemed intimidating
或许
or
会在
overwhelming
DLC
to me.
里面。
It always felt like home.
对。
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
他已经在后面等你了，他觉得你话太多，他觉得我们问题太多。
等了很久了。
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
等一下。
Well, you'd be using it on clothing to be precise.
不过那人
You
会
know
讲话。
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Special assignment. 我们有 special assignment.
OK.
我们接了2个课程。
哦，2等了，我们可以去解那些不能开的东西。
支线任务。
哦，
拿到手套了，这是拿到披风。
没有啊？
诶。收藏。
坏，不能穿吗？
所以他给的手册可能不是给我们传的。
OK。
哦，那我好丑哦。真的很像在苏格兰的感觉。我觉得不要戴眼镜好看一点。储存。好啦，那今天就先这样啦。感谢各位的观看，我们下次见喽！下次继续 Part 3。Goodbye。
今天比较快。
How was your first day coming along？
对，没错。觉得这也是精神时光屋。感觉好像没有推什么进度，就已经快1个小时了。我们刚刚打到那个人里，有点好玩。等一下他就生气了。
Watch what you're doing.
生气哦。已经不理我们了。瞪你啊！玩猫咪，我们就用猫咪来结束这一部影片吧。好 Q 哦！
I can't wait until I'm safe here. Then I won't have to waste my time with herbology anymore.